Hello, little dreamer, and welcome. Snuggle down into your cozy bed, close your eyes, and let the world outside just drift away. Tonight, we're going on a journey with a very special friend named Pip. Pip was a tiny puppy, with fur as soft as dandelion fluff, and eyes the color of warm chocolate. He lived in a quiet, sun-drenched meadow, where the tallest things were the daisies, and the loudest sound was the buzz of a bumblebee. Pip loved his meadow, but his heart held a big, sparkling dream. He dreamt of the city. He'd heard tales from the swallows who flew overhead, stories of lights that twinkled like fallen stars, and buildings that tickled the clouds. One morning, as the dew still clung to the spiderwebs, Pip decided his adventure would begin. He packed a single, juicy strawberry in a leaf, gave his favorite butterfly a gentle noseboop goodbye, and set off. His little legs scampered along a path that wound through the sleepy, green hills. The sun warmed his back, and a gentle breeze whispered encouragement in his floppy ears. He soon entered the whispering woods, where sunlight dappled through the leaves like liquid gold. The trees were old and kind, their branches reaching down as if to offer a comforting hug. A friendly squirrel, with a tail like a fluffy question mark, chittered a hello and shared a precious acorn with Pip. Pip thanked him, his tail wagging so hard his whole body wiggled. He learned that even on a big adventure, small kindnesses make the journey bright. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Pip reached the edge of the woods. And there it was, the city. It wasn't loud or scary like he'd sometimes feared. From this distance, it was a gentle glow on the horizon, a soft hum that sounded like 1,000 happy sighs. It was a city of sleeping giants, their window eyes blinking slowly under a blanket of twilight. Pip found a cozy spot under a large, velvety fern to rest. He nibbled on his strawberry, its sweetness a taste of home, while he watched the city lights begin to wake up. They didn't fall from the sky. They blossomed, one by one, like a garden of glowing flowers. There were soft yellows, warm oranges, and gentle blues, all pulsing with a slow, steady rhythm. A firefly, a tiny lantern of the night, floated down and landed on Pip's nose. It blinked a soft, rhythmic light, as if sharing a secret. Then another came, and another, until Pip was surrounded by a swirling galaxy of tiny, living stars. They danced around him, their light a silent, beautiful song. It seemed the magic of the meadow had followed him all the way to the edge of the city. He wasn't scared. He felt a deep sense of peace. He realized the city wasn't just a place of tall buildings and bright lights. It was a place filled with dreams, just like his own. Every single light was a window, and behind each window was a person, tucked in their bed, dreaming their own adventures. The city was a giant, cozy home, filled with millions of quiet, hopeful hearts. The wind carried the distant sound of a soft melody, maybe a lullaby being sung to a sleepy child. The city's hum was no longer a mystery. It was the sound of 1,000 dreams breathing together. Pip understood that courage wasn't about being big and loud. It was about following your heart, no matter how small you are. And love wasn't just in the meadow. It was everywhere, in the kindness of a squirrel and the gentle light of a firefly. With a happy little yawn, Pip curled into a tiny ball. The fern leaves were his blanket, the earth was his bed, and the fireflies were his nightlight. He had traveled far, not just across hills and through woods, but into his own heart. He had found that the world was big and beautiful, and he was a brave, important part of it. His dream of the city wasn't just about seeing it, but about feeling its gentle, sleeping soul. The moon, a silver crescent in the deep blue sky, watched over him. The stars above and the city lights below all twinkled in harmony. Pip's little chest rose and fell in a slow, steady rhythm. He was no longer just a meadow puppy. He was an adventurer, a dreamer, a friend to squirrels and fireflies. He drifted into sleep, his dreams filled with soft lights, gentle sounds, and the happy feeling of knowing you are right where you are meant to be. And so, the little puppy slept, safe and sound, nestled between the quiet magic of nature and the gentle glow of a million city dreams. He dreamt of his journey, of the new friends he made, and of the wonderful discovery that the world, no matter how big, is full of warmth and light. He dreamt of his home in the meadow, knowing it would be there waiting for him, and of all the new adventures that tomorrow might bring. His heart was full, and his sleep was deep and peaceful. Just like Pip, it's time for you to drift into your own dreams. Let your adventures be gentle and your heart be full. The world is waiting for you in your slumber, full of wonder and soft sparkling light. If this story warmed your heart, let your dreams carry it further. Subscribe for more stories under the same soft moonlight. Let our gentle tales be the lanterns that guide you to peaceful slumber. Sleep well, little dreamer, sleep peacefully. Story and voice drifting away under the stars. Until we meet again in dreams, good night.